Crap. The cord's messed up. We're back in business. So guys, we're doing just a test run of a couple of the SLSs. The one that I'm going to do the factory reset on, I have to clear the hard drive off, and I don't have a drive to move the files off with at the moment. So we're going to be testing all my old SLSs tonight and doing a brief investigation, and then Thursday we're going to do the full experiment with both types of SLS cameras and possibly that 4 wireless camera security system I have. We're basically going to go all out, and we're just getting ready for it. We're getting ready for it. Alex, thank you for the share. Amber, good to see you. Jersey for life. Cindy Robinson, Tim McCall. What's up, Philly cheesesteak? Good to see you. Guys, who has never seen the SLS camera before? Type 5 in the chat if you've never seen the SLS camera. Alex, you haven't seen it? Okay, check it out. This thing attempts to map. It's an old video game camera. It attempts to map and track human figures. Barnes, you haven't seen it either? Maggie May. So guys, this is what ghost hunters used before AI. This is what, and some people prefer this as it actually is using an infrared laser pulse to map the environment. The grid. So look, we should be able to generate a false map on the doll in the chair, maybe. Betty Reese, thank you for the popular vote. So yeah, let's see if we can get a false map generated just so y'all can see how it works. Maybe not. Yeah, this is a Kinect camera. That's correct. Look, there's a map. So whenever identifying a false map, if it's on like an object, like an item, we generally consider that not to be a spirit, or I do. Some people consider it a spirit, but so that started on that dehumidifier. So I don't know if we can consider that a spirit manifestation, but we're looking for those maps to appear in open space. If we get a map like that in open space, it could be an anomalous reading, which we need to follow up on, obviously, with additional equipment. It's just like the AI guys, where we can't bank all of our evidence on just the SLS. We have to use it in conjunction with other devices and equipment. Now I've got 2 more of these that are not mobile. So do you see how this one has this power brick at the bottom? That's what's powering the camera. Normally you have to plug it into a wall, but I modified it to where I can plug it into this power brick. This is the only mobile SLS I have that works at the moment. Now I've got 2 more tablets with SLS functionality. Then I have another mobile one, but that's the one I have to do the factory reset on. I have to clear the hard drive off, but there's years of SLS footage that I've recorded on that hard drive, so I'm going to have to get that off there before doing it. And all my hard drives are formatted for Mac, so I don't have any high-speed hard drives that I can connect to that tablet to move the files off. So I'm going to have to figure out something. Betty Reese, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Surge Core Prevail says, what's the point of this? We're ghost hunting. We're seeing if we could detect the spirit's presence using this camera. Also, eventually, if you're asking what's the point in general, we're here to live as observers, to learn life lessons. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're here to ghost hunt, paranormal investigate, and what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weeks is doing a full house cleansing. But before we do the cleansing, we're setting up all the equipment I have. We're going to do some full investigations over the next few weeks, set up some cameras, and see what it's like before cleansing and after cleansing. So that's the plan. That is the plan. All right. Also, let's turn off these dehumidifiers. They're making a lot of noise. Alex says, what else do we have in equipment-wise? I build the gateway devices, so I have a gateway device. Got a couple music boxes. I got a bunch of REM pods, but the one I mainly use is the Melmeter REM pod, this one right here. All the other REM pods, like, there's issues with all of them. Guys, I had something messed up happen to me this morning. So, also, let me know in the chat if you've had any weird dreams or nightmares recently. This is a haunted house, and I've been staying here recently because my dog has been ill, and Grandpa lives here, so we've been staying here with her, so that way someone could always be watching her. So I've been here for like a week now, which is a long time. And sleeping here is very interesting because it is. I have these, so in the room I sleep in, I have these protections in the doorway and like in the room to try and like prevent sleep disturbances, but they've been happening. And today was one that I've never experienced before. I was in bed, I was having a disturbing dream, and these people had like trapped me and my investigation team at this farmhouse, and we escaped. We called the cops. And then the cops came and put us back in the farmhouse because the cops were in on it. So it was awful. It was an awful dream. And once we got put back inside, I was like, is this hopeless? Is this freaking hopeless? And then all of a sudden, I feel, while I'm laying in my bed, I feel something hit me in water. Just someone pours a cup of water on me while I'm in my bed. So the water hits me, and whatever they poured it out of, it felt like a plastic cup. Like, someone like poured the water and then dropped the cup. And so I'm like, water splashes down my head and my face. I jump up and I see this wisp go from my bed to the door, like super quick. Like someone trying to like, whoo, like just like that. Just boom, just like that. It was like a white, flowy, wispy thing with like a black top. It looked like a white dress or like a white fabric and then a black, like almost like black hair flying from the bed to the door. And when I touched my head and my face, I was completely dry. So it was I've never had anything like that happen. I could feel the water hit my head and go down my face. And I could feel like whatever hit my head, like, and I was laying in my bed, like on my back, just normal, nothing weird, nothing out of the ordinary. I know I'm not doing a good job of explaining it, but anyways, that's the kind of weird stuff that happens here. And it was the thing that flew from the bed to the door looked like it was 4 feet tall, and it was floating. There was no contact between it and the ground. And I swear it seemed like it didn't think I was going to react that fast. I swear it was like it poured that cup of water on me thinking that I wouldn't wake up in time to see it. And then it panicked and tried to book out of the room. So again, that's just part of the weirdness of being here, trying to sleep here. This is a very... God, I was outside with Lola. Lola's my dachshund weenie dog, and we were out back a couple nights ago, and I could feel this strange feeling. It felt like I could, that I was picking up on people, or maybe even myself watching this from the future, like thinking about this time, like this time period of the house and of the world and the investigation we're about to do, because this is about to be the start of the experiments. Anyway, okay, I'm losing myself in talking. Guys, if we hit 50 Let 'em Cooks, we'll set out the first music box, and we'll do an AI photo, and we'll do an EVP. For now, let's walk around with the SLS some more. I wish there was a way. I'm going to try something different. Christy Cragen, thank you for the Let 'em Cook. Oh, guys, if we get any super chats, we will immediately take an AI photo down here. Immediately. And guys, what if we can get a map and an AI photo on the same... Oh, frick. Guys, see, I got to redo the hardware on this. The cable. This connector's bad. I need a new OTG cable. Oh, we had a map. Oh, we had a map for a second, but I was trying to switch the camera view. Yeah, guys, any supers? And we go, oh, there's a map. There's two maps. Okay, it's just the table. Whoa, do you see the red, the wall? What the heck? I guess the mic stand is splitting it. Or else it'd be one map. So, guys, oh, there it goes. It changed to one map. So, listen. Oh, there it goes. So, my view is that that's a false map of the desk and of the computer. Oh, crap. You see it moving around? Look, it moved. Whoa. Okay, look, that one on the right could be legit. There's nothing in between us and the wall. We might have something. Look at that. And it's like going in front of the door. Do you see that? Whoa, look, what is happening? What is happening right now? We've got one potentially legit anomalous map right now, and then a handful of false maps coming in. Look, there's 3 maps on the screen. Do you see the 3 separate colors? Hello, this is Eric from Epic. Hello. I can see you with the 3D camera. This is crazy. Oh, what is happening? They all just went into the statue. Guys, they all just went into that monkey god statue. This is insane. Oh, look at that. What is happening? Guys, I was testing this a bunch earlier and nothing like this happened. But when I was testing it earlier, I didn't call out to the spirits at all. Justin Ward with the super. Okay, Justin, I got you with an AI photo here in 2 seconds. Look at this. Hello, this might be that. Guys, that's the kind of map we're looking for. In open space, not on any object. Do you see how it's not attached? It's like moving around. Something just whispered. Who are you? Who are you? This is crazy. My name is Eric from Epic. Can you wave your hand if we've spoke before? Oh, disappeared. Everything disappeared. So, you ask, why is it on the ceiling? I think it's just so tall that it gets mapped partially onto the ceiling, or it's standing right in front of us, making it appear as if it's super tall. Wow. Guys, like I said, I tested this earlier today, before we called on the spirits at all, and nothing like this happened. There's something here. And guys, we're pointing it right now at the most active spot in the entire house, the bottom of these steps. Okay, those are 2 false maps right there. That's that table and the statue. And again, some people would argue that the statue is a legit map. Oh, there's 3 maps. We have 3 maps. Holy crap! Guys, it is detecting something anomalous. It thinks there's a person floating in between me and the doorway. It is convinced that there's someone over there. And do you see how it's like struggling to put it on something? That means that it's in front of us and the software is trying to identify what it's attached to. Because it's designed to pick up a person with a physical body, but it's picking up something that it can't quite pin down. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I'm so glad we're using this tonight. Hello. Guys, we have to take an AI photo. Look, I know we have 3 maps right now. I'm going to have to set this down so we can take an AI photo. And my hand's starting to shake trying to hold this out in front of me. Hello. We have to... Okay, we have to take an AI photo. I'm setting this down. I'm going to set it like here. All right, let's take the AI photo and see, guys, if the AI picks up on the same thing. Also, happy July, by the way. Listen. It sounds like there's a TV or a radio on. Can you all hear it? There. It sounds like a radio's on, or like it sounds like the TV. Guys, that's a phenomenon that Ed and Lorraine Warren called magic murmuring, where you can hear talking music, radio, TV in the distance, but there's nothing there. There's nothing on. There's nothing causing it. And in haunted houses, it's a very common phenomenon. It is a documented occurrence at a lot of these residential cases. Spirits on the AI, show me who we just saw over there in the doorway. Who did we just see? We're going to have to get more lighting. That's not enough lighting for it. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? All right, let's get a little more lighting on this. Again, this AI is for Justin Ward. Shout out Justin Ward with the super over on YouTube. Remember, we hit 50 let 'em cooks, we'll take another one, but we're going to take a second one for Justin because I don't like the lighting. We need more lighting. Also, I'm going to do this. Here, use the AI camera. Show us who's there. Show us who's there with this camera. So now the AI has to generate the image up there. Oh, there's a shadow figure. Goodness gracious, there's a shadow figure in the doorway. All right, you know what? I'm breaking the rules. I'm taking one more. There's a shadow figure in the doorway right there. I'm going to take one. Oh, I just got the chills. Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies big time. Are we seeing a shadow figure? Is that what's in front of us? Use the AI camera. All right, just turn it into a freaking lantern. But yeah, so guys, if we get any supers, if anyone joins the sub squad members only, or if we hit every 50 let 'em cooks, we'll take another one, okay? All right, but for right now, let's lock back in. Lock back in. T-Jax with 20 let 'em cooks, let's go! Thank you, T-Jax. Christy, thank you for the let 'em cooks. All right, guys, let's go EVP. See if we hear something. Also, I've got to order a new Void Ripper. I've got to order a new Void Ripper. The Olympus 7200. I miss our Void Ripper sessions. And that's an EVP record. That's a voice recorder, by the way. It's not nothing. That's not nothing that you inhale or anything like that. It's this thing. This is a digital recorder. I dropped it and broke it. That's why we don't use it. But I do have the Clover with the mic that goes on the Void Ripper. It's a sensitive mic, so we're going to use that. Also, guys, the shark, the poltergeist shark. Oh, guys, remember who was at the end of the last stream a couple nights ago? Listen, remember when I stopped playing guitar, I played 2 instrumental songs. After I stopped playing guitar, 2 things fell over here and something fell over here. And remember, we couldn't find what fell. Look, I went through the video and watched. The planchette fell. The freaking Ouija board planchette fell after I stopped playing guitar. This thing right here, it's been here. It's been sitting on this thing for months now, like multiple months. This thing's been here. After I stopped playing guitar, that's what fell. That's what made the noise over here. Oh, that just gave me chills thinking about that. Like 2 things fell over here, like something over here, something over there, and then that freaking fell over. So, guys, needless to say, there's something here. And remember that AI picture we took when after I got done playing the songs? I took a picture right here and said, "Are you all enjoying it?" And showed like 5 people. There was like 5 faces, including that one dude with he was a cyclops. He had one black eye with a white ring in it. So yeah, that was last time. That was last time, and that was a short stream compared to what we usually do. All right. Let's do EVP. Let's do EVP. Guys, be sure to hit follow if you're new. We're starting a round of experiments here at this house over the next couple weeks leading up to the cleansing, where and some of the spirits have already spoken out about this. They're not happy. Specifically, a spirit claiming to be Maggie, the haunted doll, Maggie and Vincent, saying that they're not happy that the if we do the cleansing, they're going to leave. And that's the thing. Spirits leaving isn't a bad thing. Some spirits, it's time for them to go to the light. And guys, listen, anyone who's watching this, any of my epic family members, when and if you pass away, go to the light. Don't mess around. I know for some reason, there's this big thing in the modern day where people want to be ghosts. People talk about what they're going to do as a ghost and how, don't fall for that trap. Do not get stuck here. A lot of people are afraid of judgment and they break their tether and decide to stay here. Guys, it is so important. It is so important that you go to the light. All right, anyways, all right, let's hit record. Hello, is anyone there? What the hell? Oh my god, did something say me? There was like a noise that responded to the question. That was messed up. We got to play that back. Woo! Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. My eyes are completely watered up, full goosebumps, full chills. Oh god. Oh my god. And like first we get this thing going crazy and then we get something guys, it initially sounded like something saying me. It could have been just like a noise or something falling over or something. Oh, but it definitely seemed like a response. It definitely seemed like a response to the question. Oh my god. I've got the bright light on. Oh. Wow. That was messed up. I'm telling you guys, this happened years ago when we did the last big cleansing. Leading up to that cleansing, things just got crazier and crazier. And it's time dilation. When you're dealing with spirits and non-human entities, they don't go through time forwards and back, forwards like we do. For them, time is a like a multi-dimensional space like this is to us, like how we can move around here. They can move around in time. And so when you do something, powerful in the future, the effects of it start being felt, weeks in advance. And if you ever watch any documentaries about demonic cases, this is a common occurrence with demonic hauntings and when people attempt to clear out a demonic entity. Anyways, let's listen back to this. It's called time dilation, where something that happens in the future starts affecting the past. There's a theory. What's it called? There's a theory about this. Basically, there's a theory that we're building something so powerful in the future that it's causing us to do everything we're doing now. It's called the Great Attractor. That's the name of the thing we're building in the future. But I can't remember what the theory's called. Anyways, I had to disconnect my Bluetooth. I gotta get my phone to forget this JBL speaker. So that way it stops doing that. Okay, let's plug in the EVP, listen back to this. So guys, it's gonna sound like a bunch of flies are buzzing. That's when I know things... Oh, I hear Lola running. Yeah, guys, at 4 a.m., I'm going to have to take a break and feed her. So we got about half an hour, and then I'll have you all investigate with Maggie down here while I feed Lola. All right, let's listen back. Okay, wait.
Hello, is anyone there?
Whoa, there it is. I think it is just a noise. All right, let me go back to the question.
Hello, is anyone there? What the hell? Oh my God, did something say me?
Whoa, there it is! There it is! There it is!
There was like a noise that responded to the question. That was messed up.
So guys, both of these could be false right now from the initial map point, the start where it start. Basically, if it starts off on a physical object, I have trouble believing that it's, anomalous. But that when we first picked this up just now, just a second ago, and that giant non-human shaped map was in front of us, that's what we're looking for. That was an anomalous reading. Hello. Guys, remember, if we get any supers or if we hit 50 let 'em cooks, we're going to take an AI photo. I just heard a voice. All right, so look, these are both... Sayuki, thank you for the let 'em cooks. $15 let 'em cooks. We're so close to halfway there, guys. What, 4 more? Boom. That's it, right? Why did it not... There it goes. T-Jax with the 10 let 'em cooks. Okay, guys, I'm setting this down. So did you see it just kept mapping in both those tables right there? Oops. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't fall over. Okay. Oops. So guys, again, that giant thing appeared again. So we're going to take another AI photo right here and see if we get anything. Astera Star, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Spirits, what is this giant energy we're seeing in front of the doorway? Show me on the camera. All right, we got a bright light up there. I swear I keep hearing whispering. Hold up. Maggie May, I hope Doggy gets better. Maggie May, thank you so much for the super. And Maggie, for you, we're taking another AI right now. And like I said, here in 20 minutes, I'm going to have to go up there and feed Lola and get her medicines in. I'll do that as quick as I can, and then I'll come back down here and we'll finish the investigation. All right, here we go. Taking in. This one's for Maggie May. Here we go. Look, it keeps showing this floating light. That's got me curious. I'm going to try one more with a little more light. Also, I feel like the spirits are probably wanting a candle. They seem to react to the candles and request the candles. Show me, spirits, with the AI camera. What is that massive energy? What does that energy look like? Look, it keeps showing a light, a floating light. Even when I added more light, it's still showing a floating light. And that's one of the original reports of paranormal activity at this location, is floating balls of light in the house. Specifically in the basement. Which is where we are now. Okay. Interesting consistency on those. Nothing super crazy. Alright, let's lock back in. Maybe we should move the statue. Guys, moving the statue tends to generate activity. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Guys, if we can get 6 more Let 'em Cooks, we'll set out the music box and the REM pod. 6 more Let 'em Cooks will get us to 69. Line the Chosen, it's good to see you. Thank you for the heart. T-Jax with the 6 Let 'em Cooks. T-Jax, you are amazing. Mark with 5 Let 'em Cooks. Thank you, Mark. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's set out the music box and the REM pod. And then I'm going to move the statue through the environment and see if we get a reaction. Here, we'll put the music box here. And guys, if we hit the gift goal or if we get another super chat, we'll set Haunted Doll Maggie in the doorway and have her watch and investigate with us. Sayuki! 18 Let 'em Cooks, let's go! We are at 80 out of 100. Also, I swear it feels like there's a spider on my hand. I'm in a spider web, aren't I? Do y'all see a spider on me? I swear I feel it. Oh, I feel it. Oh, I must have walked into a big web. I literally feel it all over my hand and my face right now. Okay, I'm probably going to be covered in spiders. Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, frick, I've got goosebumps like crazy. Oh, we hit the gift goal! Alright, let's put Maggie up here real quick. Something is behind me. Line the Messy Chosen says, recently I had a vision. There is 9 dimension and Earth is dimension 9 and the hell. So that is, I've heard that theory before, that Earth is hell. Guys, have you all heard that before? Type 5 in the chat if you've heard that before, that Earth is actually the hell plane. I've heard that before as well. Listen, I swear I can hear. It sounds like a radio. It sounds like, or like the TV's on. Candy Hess, good to see you. So, guys, yeah, part of the theory is that, we talk. Think of it this way: the Earth has always had an immense amount of suffering, and the great philosophers or the original philosophers theorize that that is that's what life is. Life is suffering, which would indicate a hellish nature to it. But I think the phrasing's wrong. I think they're on the right path, but I think the correct way to say it is we come here to suffer. And when we say the word suffer, that sounds like it is in this context of living here, it is a bad thing. But it's like, have y'all ever played Grand Theft Auto? Type GTA in the chat if you've played Grand Theft Auto. GTA in the chat if you've played the video game Grand Theft Auto. Any of them. Even if you played San Andreas. You played 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Illusions has Alex, Dash, Eli, LGR, Alicia. So y'all know what I'm talking. So in GTA, you got to admit it's a rough environment. Think about, and I know some of y'all are straight menaces. Some of you all make the city terrifying to live in. Constantly generating rocket launchers and helicopters and just going ham. That's, when I was younger, when I played Grand Theft Auto, I literally just never did the missions. I just caused absolute chaos, pure mayhem and suffering for all of those GTA NPCs that were there. But we play that game and enjoy the suffering inside that's caused inside of it. Now, on the out, think of it this way: you holding the controller aren't experiencing the suffering. Maybe when you get killed, maybe when the mission doesn't go your way, maybe you have to reload a save or something, but you're not experiencing the suffering the way the characters are in the game. I believe our experience here is similar. That when we're in this, the suffering is so real and tragic. But when we're outside of it, we have I'm assuming, this is all just assuming, I'm assuming we have this sick desire to play the game again. And part of the reason heaven is so great is because it enables us to detach from this suffering. And some people would call it hell. Some people would call it, and some people put themselves through hell, and some people are put through hell, whether it be through, war, circumstance, tragedy. So the argument that this is hell could be both correct and incorrect. Really, it's a matter of perspective, and it all starts from the idea that life is meant for suffering. Like, we come here to suffer. Now, hopefully that's not exactly true. Hopefully it's more along the lines of we come here to learn, and maybe we learn best through suffering. But I imagine it's more along those lines. We're trying to learn a spiritual lesson in a physical plane. That way, when we go back to the spiritual plane, we'll have evolved and grown, and we can feel stronger and better about our journey or our world. Does this thing have nipples? Okay, guys, I don't know. I swear I do not remember this statue having those. I don't remember that. Huh. Wow. Okay, don't show that, I guess, maybe. we get freaking banned. So guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm walking the environment with the monkey god statue. I don't know if it's something in the metal or if there really is an attachment to the statue, but moving the statue through the environment seems to generate activity. Oh, I forgot to set the REM pod out first. Crap. That was like half the point, was to set out the devices and then walk it through. All right, so I'm going to put it back on this spot. For some reason, this seems to be its spot. Whoa, that feels weird. Did you all hear about the scientist that invented the time machine using lasers, where he claims that it'll be able to receive laser messages from the future, but it only works starting from that point because that's the first initial point of potential contact. So I wonder if it really will work. But basically, supposedly, it's this laser system that can receive messages from the future now. T-Jax says 13 minutes. All right, yeah, let's lock in. So T-Jax, I'm not ending the stream at 4. I just have to take a quick break to feed Lola. But yeah, we do need, let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right, let's reset this. Oops. Crap. Okay, good, there we go. All right. I will say it does feel different now that we move the statue through here. Okay. Now let's check the SLS again. Also, guys, if we hit the Galaxy, we'll turn on the gateway device and do another AI. Or if we get any supers, we'll do an AI. Oh, guys, if we get any super chats, we'll do lights out SLS, because I can use this in the dark. We don't need lights. We can do a full lights out SLS challenge if we get another super. Okay. All right, let's check the environment now. Guys, if we get one Galaxy, we're going to turn on the gateway device. One Galaxy, we turn on the gateway. The altar. It's, oh my goodness, there it is. Saved by grace with the Galaxy. Goal achieved. All right, let's turn the gateway on. Let's turn the gateway on. So far, we're not mapping in anything yet with this. I've got to create like a different handle for this. This is difficult to hold in this manner. All right. Gateway is coming on. Keel, thank you for the heart. The haunted bell? Have you all seen this gift? The haunted bell? That looks sick, actually. Alright. Guys, we hit 100 haunted bells. We'll take an AI pick. Oops. Aren't we getting anything? What's wrong? What is not working here? When I'm not looking. T-Jax with the haunted bells! Oh, frick. What happened? Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the hell? We hit the gift goal! I'm country! Thank you for the haunted bells. Ugh. Update virus protection. You kidding me? Keel, thank you for the finger hearts. Your live stream? Alright guys, because we hit that gift goal, I'm going to take an AI photo right now. See if we get anything. I'm going to take one of this like whole setup right here. Spirits, show me that you're here with this camera. Whoa, look, there's someone in the back. There's someone in the upper left of the image. And they have a bunch of hands. And it looks like they have a device. I thought these were hands, but what if they're feet? Alright, I'm going to take one more. I'm just going to take one facing the doorway straight on. Alright, we didn't get anything. There's some lights on the left. Yeah, at least I'll show you all anyways. So, here's the replay. Alright, guys, if we hit the galaxy... Oh, we did T-Jax with the galaxy! Okay, T-Jax, I'm going to keep going these next 2 minutes for you. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to take another AI photo, too. This time, I'm going to do it a little differently. Guys, I got an idea. I'm going to take 2 AI photos. One's going to be experimental. Spirits, does this help? Show me with this. Show me the spirit that's in front of the doorway. Okay. Oh! It's showing like a mirrored world back there. All right, here's the replay. And it looks like there's someone over there, like a shadow. Second time we've seen a shadow. Oh, that's in the original image. So that's not part of the AI. All right, and then let's try normal. Vincent, Maggie, are you here? Oh my god. Guys, is there something behind her? Look. Look. Here's the photo I took. And then this is what the AI is seeing. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in for you all. Look, it looks like there's something behind her. It's a curse in your room or something like that. Alright guys, I have the brightness boosted and I can't tell. I thought there was something behind her, but I can't tell. Alright, this is with it super boosted. Alright. Guys, alright, I gotta go feed my baby and give her her medicines. TikTok hasn't done the verification thing yet. Guys, if the TikTok stream goes down, I have a backup over on YT, Epic Paranormal TV. And I'm gonna set up another music box. Oh, I left it upstairs. Just kidding. Okay. Ooh. Not a music box, but I do have a device you all haven't heard yet, or in a long time, rather. Alright, I'm gonna run this through the gateway. Spirits, do you want the spirit box or the phasma box? What? Did you say spirit box? I'm going to ask again, do you want the spirit box or the phasma box? Not much coming through that. Spirits, can you use this? It's also very quiet. Hello?
Sweating out, no, sweating out, no, sweating out, no.
Oh, I gotta go. All right, Maggie, will you watch the fort? Here, hold it down, okay? Give us an indication if something comes through. This is Eric. Jersey for life. Yeah, the gateway's on. Can you hear it? It's really quiet. I might have to switch devices. What was that? Could you all hear that? There was a scream. Was it from the gateway? It to me, to my ears, it didn't sound like it came from the gateway. It probably did. It probably did. Calm down. It probably did. Are you screaming? Why is it so quiet? There's like nothing coming through. That's me. All right, good luck, guys. Can you use that? Can you say hi or hello if you can use this? See, if we had a compressor on this gateway, that'd be awesome. Hello? Maggie wants you.
Oh no. Oh no. What's up? Peter son. What's up? Peter son. This nigga. This nigga. That's not true. That's not true. Kiss her. Kiss her. Let's see. Absolutely. Absolutely.
SLS died. But that's to be expected. Oh, I should have brought the charger. Or did it die or did it just turn off? Yeah, it died. Okay. Didn't you say I was shot? Yes? Where were you shot? Can you tell me where? It's Lewis. Lewis, are you here? Lewis? All right, are we still connected? Yeah, we're good. Guys, we're at 60 out of 100. Let them cooks. 40 more. We'll take an AI photo, or if we get a super chat, we'll take an AI photo. All right, guys, what do y'all think? Do you like the way this gateway's sounding, or do you want to switch to the original one? Do y'all want to switch to the original spirit box for the gateway, or do you want to stick with this? Say stay or switch. Yet, Vincent, the spirit attached to this doll, was involved in a murder homicide down in Florida, where he took someone's life and then the friends of that person took his life on the same night. Everyone on YouTube saying switch. Everyone on TikTok saying stay. That's so funny. All right, let's switch it out. Spirits, we're gonna switch. Oh, I need to turn the volume down. So I've got it cranked. Because the output was so quiet on the tablet. Spirits, the original gateway is on. Hello. Can you hear this? Is there anyone here? Kristen, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. T-Jax, yes, I'll explain the gateway and why it's so awesome. Hello. Lewis. Hey, Lewis. How's it going? Hello, Lewis. It's going good. Lewis, how are you doing? So guys, the gateway device, I built it to eliminate the contamination from radio stations and terrestrial frequencies. It uses a full reverse before it hits the speaker, meaning that no forward audio from radio stations is coming through the device. So if we hear anything clear and forward, we know it's a message or response. At least we believe it's a message or response. And the loudest responses replay 2 or 3 times. So you'll hear the loudest ones replay a couple times. This is Eric. Can you hear me? Lewis, are you here? I'm in this room. I'm in the zone. Gonna stop me? It's good to talk to you. Lewis, can you make any of the other devices go off to show it's you? The music box or the REM pod? The music box right there in front of the doll, the REM pod in the middle of the room over there in the basement, right, like in front of that doorway. Can you make those go off? Or if you can't, can you say, I can't, through the gateway? What was that noise? Are you a human being? Lewis. T-Jax's music box went off while you were gone? Did it really? Kristen, thank you for the 10 Let 'em Cooks. We're so close to taking another AI photo. Okay. Spirits, this is Eric from Epic. I'm looking to talk to Lewis. Now we're dead.
Hey.
Hey. Hello. Lewis, did you pass away?
He's dead.
He's dead?
He's dead. That's just.
Do you remember what calendar year you passed away? What year did you pass away? I know it's a touchy subject, but you're the one saying that you're dead, which makes me think that you know that something happened. Did you make it to the year 2012? Lavea, thank you for the follow. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Did you make it to the year 2016? I can't say what that said, but so was Lewis religious? Lewis, are you religious? Swiss Cheese Cat Productions. I was born in 2013. McCram says they died in the future. Oh, we hit the gift goal. Kristen, thank you for the 20. Let them cooks. Let's go. Okay, AI photo. Lewis, can we see you on the camera? Will you show us that you're here? Whoa. Lewis, please step to the doorway and imprint your light, your energy onto the camera, onto the picture with the AI. I'm going to take your photo right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Guys, remember, we hit the gift goal. We take an AI. All right, we're going to take another one. And now what? Are you still here, Lewis? Yeah? Nothing on that either. Oh, yeah. Was there a spirit in my room without warning? If there was if one of you were in my room this morning, what did you do to wake me up? Tell me on the gateway what you did to wake me up. We're not getting anything on the AI. Look, there's like a face. There's like a face in that orange window up at the top. Screenshot. Screenshot. Oh my God! I didn't think we got anything on this image. Look, I didn't think we got anything. Cause like I didn't see anything like, but look, I've boosted the brightness like crazy, so that's the original. Look at the bottom of the image. Those are all people! Are they wearing the Akutski robes? Oh my God. Do you see this? I got the freaking Akutski in here. What the heck? I told Lewis to stand in the doorway. Blasphemous me or blast it was me. Look at this guy. This is crazy. And we would not see, what is this? We would not see this without boosting the heck out of the light data on this. That just looked like nothing down there, and then boom. Are they really wearing the Akutsuki robes? I think they are. You know what's so crazy is I literally just a few nights ago I put an Akutsuki blanket over my window in my room in order to block out the light so I could sleep longer. That's what it makes me think about. Were you in my room today?
Yep.
Yep. Oh. Oh my. What did you do? Tell me on the gateway what you did and that woke me up. If it really was you. Whoa. What did you do to wake me up? Can you not tell me? Let me ask why. Why did you do that? Why did you wake me up? Yeah, guys, I just snuck an AI photo. You know, it's whatever. All right, putting this back. Catherine, thank you for the heart. G Money Gaming, thank you for the follow. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. Did I wake up faster than you anticipated? Guys, if we get the one galaxy, we're going to do another AI. We'll do a lights out AI challenge. We hit one more galaxy, we will go lights out, AI photo in the dark, and see what the AI sees in the pitch black. See if we got anything down here around us. Raven, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we'll turn out this light and the camera light. Nice. Hello, Sandy. All right, let's turn this. He's 50. Who's 50? I asked that and then turn the gateway down. All right, guys. We're going to turn the gateway down for now. We're going to switch back to EVP. And we haven't hit the EVP hotspot in a minute. Let's try that real quick. Guys, if we hit the galaxy, we'll go lights out AI photo and we'll turn the gateway back on. For now, let's do this. Also, I need to get I should test the other SLSs. Teddy's World, thank you for the heart. Teddy's World, thank you for the popular vote. Let's go. All right, here. Let's try EVP. Senpai Software says do an Estes. Senpai, for you, I'll do an Estes on Thursday when we do the full investigation, when we begin the experiments. And Senpai, you're just going to hear me saying what I hear on the spirit box, because since it's just me, I mean, how else do you expect to do the Estes? But we'll do that. I've had AI. I've done the Estes with AI before. It's been pretty cool, where the AI listens to the spirit box and says what it's hearing. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's better with a person, but AI will get better though. All right, here. Let's hit record. Here we go. Can you hear me? Lewis, are you there? Guys, have you ever watched the show Pantheon? Type P in the chat if you've watched Pantheon. P for Pantheon if you've seen it. Or type number 10. 10 in the chat if you have not seen it. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Show Pantheon. Travis, you've seen it? Also, Travis, what's good? Good to see you here. Raven hasn't seen it. Senpai's seen it. Guys, it's on Netflix right now. You can watch it on Netflix. Teddy's World hasn't seen it. Sandy saw it. Sandra Brooks says, I pray for you being haunted. Or, excuse me, Shantae Brooks. Shantae, thank you for your prayers. I thought you meant that you pray so that way I am haunted. Like you pray for me to be haunted. All right, guys, so everyone who's saying 10 in the chat, Pantheon is about this world where they figure out how to upload people to the cloud, and the uploaded people swear that they are the original version of themselves. They swear that they are, and no one can tell the difference. So they begin to treat them as like people, but it creates this huge issue where they're like these massive security threats because they can think using the power of like multiple computers at once and like quantum computing and so it gets crazy. It gets crazy. And it starts off as this like basic kind of psychological thriller, but the last few episodes of the second season just go freaking way out. And I really respect it because they took a big chance on giving some kind of finality and closure to the events, unlike most modern shows. Most modern shows either get canceled before they can get finished or they have terrible endings. Pantheon does a great job of showing you everything. So, definite dub. Pantheon's definitely a dub. The first episode of the second season starts kind of slow. That's the only like low point I would say, is that first episode of season 2 is kind of a drag, kind of a bummer. But once you get through the first like 5 minutes, you're like you're back in it, ready to rock and roll. Good show. I'd say even great show maybe. If the characters were a little more likable, I think that show would have been a much bigger hit. But of course they wanted to make the characters realistic, which does give it a more relatable vibe. Anyways, let's listen back to this. Why are we even talking about this? Guys, remember, if we hit 1 galaxy or a super chat, we will go lights out AI photo challenge. And guys, remember, anytime we do a lights out challenge, we call on the spirits immediately. All right, let's restart this. Here we go. Whoa. Right there, there's a voice. It says like husband? Or I split? Do you hear? It's like, I split. Or I spit.
Can you hear me?
That was me. Whoa, okay.
Lewis, are you there?
Okay, interesting, interesting. Sandy, thank you for the community fest. You're amazing, Sandy. Oh, you know what we'll do? If we hit a galaxy, if we get one more galaxy on TikTok, we will do the Clover method with the gateway device. The Clover method is the combination of all the inventions and techniques I have for communicating with spirits. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do a lights out AI Clover method. For now, though, let's do another one and let's see if Maggie or Vincent's here. Terry Jr., thank you for the follow. Maggie, Vincent, are you with us right now? Is there a spirit really attached to the monkey god statue? Let's go, Jersey for life with the galaxy. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the lights out AI portion right now. Guys, let's see some love. Let's see some fire in the chat. Let's see some fire, some hearts in the chat for Jersey for life. Hitting the gift goal. That is... What the hell was that? Could you all hear that over me talking? Okay. I don't know what that was, but we need to take an AI photo right now. All right. 3, 2, 1, lights out. Who's here? Show me with the camera. Who just made that noise? Whoa. Screenshot. All right, Jersey, I'm going to take another one for you. This time facing down. I feel it. I feel something is definitely here. All right, usually whenever we take a completely black photo, it'll just be a frame, which that ended up being a frame right there. So let's try this. Let's flip it. Let's do a little flippy dippy. See who's behind me. All right, I'm going to do one with my face a little further back, and we'll review that here in a second. And let's actually call out to the spirits. Spirits, this is Eric from Epic. Use this AI. Use this AI and show us that you're here. Whoa. All right, I know I said one AI photo. I'm way over. But do you see these, like, it looks like yellow glowing eyes to me on the side there? I'm going to put a little light behind me. Because I feel like something's behind us. I definitely feel like something's behind us. Spirits, show me. Show me what's behind me with this AI camera. Nothing. Guys, I'm sure there's specific, like, settings, situations, like, methods to get the AI to work for the spirits. I swear I just heard a voice say, yeah. All right, I gotta put it down. I'm just hooked. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know how accurate this is because it's using the ceiling to make her face mask, which is not what we want. That's not a. That's like that'd be the equivalent of like a false map on the AI. Do you see how the face mask and half of her face is made out of the image? Not ideal. Not ideal. All right, lights coming back on, guys. If we hit 50, let them cook. Or if we get a super chat on YouTube, we will do lights out. Call on the spirits, and we'll do another AI. In the meantime, I said we'd do the Clover method. So, we need to listen back to this EVP. Let's listen back to this EVP, then we're going to do the Clover method. And you might be asking, what's the Clover method? Well, you are going to find the frick out. Here we go.
Maggie, Vincent, are you with us right now?
Whoa! Vincent something. Vincent's up there? Or this is... I can't tell if it's Vincent or this is. There's a voice though. Oh, Buckley, it is saying, I hear Vincent protect. I hear Vincent's protect. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is there a spirit really attached to the monkey god section?
Hold on, I'm going to double check the ending. Hurt me? So like they... Hold on. Right there, at the very end of that, that was when the gift notification came through. It sounds like it says, hurt me. But yeah, guys, that Vincent Protect, that is a great EVP. And part of the reason it's such a great EVP is because the spirit attached to the doll is named Vincent. And it says, Vincent Protect. Alright, guys. Who is new and has never heard the Clover method before? Type C, letter C in the chat if you've never heard the Clover method before. Also, thank you all for being here tonight. Or this morning. It's actually 5 a.m. in the morning. Larry Lawrence, thank you for the follow. Raven, Dallas, Sandy, Danielle, White Wolf, Jess Paranormal. K-Love, you've heard the Clover. Heather Nicole, Astira Star. What is good, everybody? Heather Nicole, thank you for the heart. She Whistles, hello, hello. Pam, Smile, Blue Car, Glitch Fragment, Royal Apple. Thank you all for being here. Kurt Evans, James Garcia. Guys, be sure to smash, follow, subscribe to the YouTube if you're new. Guys, the Clover method combines two of my favorite techniques and inventions. The Clover recorder, which is this right here, and the gateway device. Plus, we have the microphone from the Void Ripper. So this is really like 3 of my inventions combined together right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the gateway back on to where it's barely audible. I'm talking just little baby noises, little tiny baby noises. But this recorder's so sensitive that it's going to pick them up. Now, what's unique about the Clover is somehow this device picks up a signal that we don't hear in real time when the gateway's running. And so the best way to explain it is to just show you. So turn the repeat down a little bit. Turn this down. It's got to be barely audible. All right, we need a test. I also need to clear off some spots on this. Spirits, we're using the Clover method. Please focus your message on the Clover recorder. I'm hitting record now. Did you say Vincent protect? Are you saying Vincent's protecting you? What does Vincent protect you from? All right, turn the volume on the gateway down a little more. All right, I turned it too far down. All right, let's listen back to that. Epic? This is Eric from Epic. All right, here we go. Let's listen back, see if we got anything.
Did you say Vincent protect?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He did? You missed it? And then demons. It goes demons. Listen. It says demons. Listen to that. Do you hear that voice go, demons? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Are you saying Vincent's protecting you?
Hold on.
What does Vincent protect you from? I turn the volume on the gateway down a little more.
Whoa, faint voice. All right, that demons, that is such a loud and clear Clover method EVP. That was so loud and clear. I'm going to listen to it again.
Are you saying Vincent's protecting you?
Oh, it was before that, wasn't it? Let's go from here.
Did you say Vincent protect?
There it is. You missed the demons? That definitely says demons. Or you mess with demons? That is so clear. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Whew. Let's just take a second to collect ourselves here. I'm just going to set this down for a second. Whew, okay. Guys, if we get 50 let 'em cooks, we'll turn the gateway back on. If we get 100 let 'em cooks, we'll do another Clover method EVP. And of course, an AI photo. For now, let's take a quick second and call out to the spirits and see if anything happens. I've got 2 music boxes and a REM pod going. So there's a music box in front of Maggie, a music box in front of Lizzie Louise, and a REM pod in the back over there. So let's focus on that, guys. Big shout out for anyone throwing down the Let 'em Cooks on the gift goal. Anybody throwing down the supers or the likes over on YouTube. We're at 299 live likes on the YouTube stream. Thank you all for being here. Spirits, this is Eric from Epic. It is ya boy. I heard you say demons. Are you saying that Vincent is protecting you from the demons? If so, please give us a sign on one of the devices. Or are you saying that we're messing with demons? Can you light up one of the music boxes or the REM pod if that's what you're saying? Was that dream I had from a demon? I swear I saw something over there to the left of the REM pod. Are the dreams and nightmares that people have in this house related to the demonic energy, the evil energy here? Where did you go? Kristen with 15 Let 'em Cooks. Kristen, thank you so much. We're at 17 out of 100 on the Let 'em Cooks. Guys, 33 more. Math. 33 more, and we turn the gateway back on. For now, let's sit down and call back out to the spirits. Dark Gamer says, do you know Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures? I am Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures. What are you talking about? My name is Back Zagans. Here, let me flip my hat around. Hold on. Let me flip my hat around, pull my hair back. I'm going to show you. And that is why we are here. Aaron, go in that room. No, go in that room. We're not going to lock the door. We're not going to lock the door. Just go in the room. I'm doing an experiment. No, okay, I'm messing. Zach does torture Aaron a little too much. Guys, you know what's so crazy? Back in the day, Zach used to do solos. For the first handful of seasons, I think he did a solo at the jail, the basement of Old Licking County Jail, and that was like season 8 or 9. So up until he bought that house in Indiana, I think the last solo he did for a decade plus was in that demon house of Indiana. And that documentary, the documentary he made about the house, and then the bonus footage from the investigations, all of those should have been one film that was like 80 minutes long. It would have been a #1 bestseller if he had done that. Because the investigation footage is way better than, but then again, you know, my point still stands though. If he had combined those two and shortened it down to like 80, 90 minutes, it would have been one of the most legendary documentaries of all time. But for some reason, I don't know why they did this. They decided to split the investigation portion from the documentary portion and make it two separate things. And part of it is probably because of Nick Groff, because when he got the house, I'm pretty sure Nick was still on the team for a lot of their investigations. I think they had to reinvestigate it after Nick, left the team. But I made a review, and a lot of people dogged on me for the review. I made a review talking about how I didn't like the movie because they didn't investigate. Zach talks about having the most haunted house in American history, and then they didn't do any investigating. It turns out they did investigate. He just didn't show any of it for that documentary. But again, he eventually released the bonus footage with all the investigations, and that was fire, guys. If you haven't seen Zach Bagans' Demon House bonus footage thing with the investigation footage, it's incredible. It is so good. So, anyways, enough rambling. It's me, Back Zagans, from Oast Good Ventures. Oh, REM-Pod just beeped. Do you know Back Zagans? No? The REM-Pod did beep. Spirits, is it dangerous here? Kristen, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Guys, remember at 50, we're going to turn the gateway back on. Oh my goodness. Kristen with 33. Kristen just hit the half point. Let's go. Wait, that's 50, right? Boom. Kristen, absolutely insane. All right, guys, here we go. Spirits, I'm activating the gateway. Here we go. Oops. Opening the gate. Is anyone there? Still on? Is anyone there? Ask them. Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. Is your name Vanessa? This doll's name's Vanessa. Are you a spirit or are you talking about this doll? Spirit? Hello, Vanessa. My name is Eric from Epic. Are you scared of the demons that the spirits mentioned earlier? Can you see the demons? Oh. All right, guys, I need you all to investigate for a second. I'll be right back. Right back. Keep an eye back there. Something is off. I'm sure you all are picking up on it too.
Yeah.
Leave it here? Do you want me to leave Vanessa here? Right when I picked it up. It's a spirit. Excuse me. Look down? Are you tricking me? Is this a prank? Are you gonna go like, whoop? Oscar says, have you checked for UV? I would like to do a UV sweep of this. Oh, shoot. I guess we accidentally stepped on a spider. Whoops. Teddy's World, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks.
Chew 'em up.
Chew 'em up? I'm not going to chew the spider.
Yeah.
That seems kind of crazy. Alright, I'm going to close it here. Guys, Thursday I'll be doing a... Hopefully it'll be the start of like a slightly different style of investigating this place. We'll have more camera angles. Spirits, have you had a good time talking tonight? I'm moving Vanessa. You know what's so great? Remember last time? The REM pod went nuts last time. It didn't do anything this time. It beeped like 2 or 3 times. Oscar says check for ghost writing. That would be kind of cool. I did the craziest paranormal meditation I've ever had was here at this location, sitting right there in front of this like doorway here. I still think about it. I talk about it all the time. I tell people about it. Like, it was one of the most profound paranormal experiences I've ever had. Like, anywhere, any investigation, truly was one of the most like game-changing things I've experienced. And it was literally right there. What? Bad night? Did you have a bad night? Let me rephrase. If you've had a good night talking and you're ready to close it out, can you say good night loud and clear? Say good night on the gateway. Close it out and you're in. Almost sounded like it. Oh, I should have. Vincent, hello. Would you like to say something? All right, if you see it, what am I holding? What am I holding? In my right hand at 5:25 a.m. July 1st. What am I holding? Spirits, tell me through the gateway. If you really see it, tell me through the gateway. You can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. Good night, spirits. Thank you for coming through. I'm sorry you couldn't see the shark. It was actually kind of lit. Guys, that Easter stream back on April 19th, April 20th, that stream is still one of the craziest ones of my entire life. I've been reviewing over it. I cannot believe everything that happened that night. I gotta turn a couple of these lights on, and I'm supposed to turn the dehumidifiers back on. Alright. Guys, I'll be live again Thursday, and hopefully I'll have the newer SLS fixed, ready to go. That's a big if, though. It depends on if the factory reset actually works and it's not a software issue. It might be that the software got bricked by Microsoft, because I don't know. I don't want to say nothing if that's not what happened, but the only way I'll know is if I reset the hardware first. So, got to do that. Also, I do have security camera down here. This is to monitor the drain, but I'm going to take it and use it. I'm thinking about putting it like here, facing this way, so that way it could see all the way into that room, plus it would get this, and it's wide enough that I think it would get the bathroom too. So it'd get everything. The alternate option would be to put it back here, and I would set up motion activation, obviously. Like put it back there, or maybe even just like right here. But then all we would get, well, see, that's the thing. This is the most active area. The steps, This is where they say the little boy David passed away, was right here where the door and the steps meet. This is where most of our paranormal activity has occurred when researching. So it almost makes me want to put the camera facing this way, but then we wouldn't get those other doorways. But I mean, maybe I could commandeer a couple extra cameras. See if we could get... It'd be good to have both shots. One facing this direction and one facing the other way. Guys, we shall see. It's going to be awesome. Or it's going to be terrifying. Or it's going to be both. It's going to be awesome and terrifying. But yeah, because if we had one here, like up here, it could get a lot, like a whole lot. And then maybe one... Like, I'm just saying, if we had like infinite cameras, put one like here facing this doorway. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. Oh, I need to bring that shot back and get all these spiders. It's spider freaking nirvana over here. Alright guys, thank you all for being here tonight. I'll be live again Thursday. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I don't have enough food over here. Oh wait, McDonald's opens at like 6, right? Maybe they're already open. Guys, thank you all for being here tonight. Jersey for life. Marine Josh, thank you for the necklace and for the roses. Taylor, Rain H, Caden, Saffron, Greg the Songmaster, James Garcia, thank you all for being here. T-Jax, yours is open 24/7. Lucky. Travis Martin, you're amazing. Shout out to the Mod Squad holding it down on YouTube and on TikTok. Guys, I'll be live again Thursday. Stay tuned. Stay epic. I will see you all then. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you all. Thank you all for an awesome investigation tonight. Legionnaire, thank you for the roses and the heart.